Good morning and welcome to AM News. It is Saturday, November 29th, 2025. The time is 5 a.m. I'm Eaton Cabbage, and this is the top story of the morning. In Hot Springs Village, Arkansas, the morning sky was lit up with the flashes of fireworks. The village is celebrating the 68th birthday of Carrie Mathis. The people there love the celebration, and this is no exception. On the scene this morning is our local correspondent, Donna Beretta. Good morning, Donna.
Good morning, Eden. I'm here in Hot Springs Village this morning. As you can see behind me, the sky is just glowing with the fireworks display. Carrie's husband, Louis, has spared no expense in making sure the village enjoys her day. I'm told that Carrie is going to spend a quiet, intimate day with Louis, their little long-haired Chihuahua Simba, and their pet American white rabbit Vito. The morning is well on its way to becoming a fabulous day. Back to you, Eaton.
In a few moments, we will go live with Willie Chuckett, who is in Hot Springs Village with the birthday girl. While we wait for that, here is other news of the morning. President Trump continues to be inundated by dumb questions from the press. Here is a clip from last night's press conference in the White House. Mr. Trump, Paula Shiftoff, DNN News. Can you tell us why you've told Pete Hegseth to blow up cruise ships in the Caribbean Ocean? And a follow-up question, sir. Can you explain to us why you've made the penny illegal?
Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? And you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person.
The preceding press clip is property of DNN News. You don't have to be stupid to work here, but it helps. Copyright 2025, all rights reserved.
Well, how about that? I think we have a link up with Willie now. Let's go to him with his guest, Carrie Mathis. Good morning, Willie. Willie, are you there?
Good morning, Eaton, and thank you very much. I'm here visiting with the birthday girl, Carrie Mathis, and her family, her husband, Louis, and their little Chihuahua, Simba, and their pet rabbit, Beto. They are charming little animals and just a delight to be around. Good morning, Carrie, and happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. Good morning, Willie. Thank you very much.
Well, how about that fireworks display this morning? That was quite something.
It was. My husband never fails to surprise. I thought it was gunshots at first, but then I remembered I live in the village and we're totally safe here.
Oh, okay. Well, good. You don't have gunshots then.
Not in the village.
Okay.
It was a beautiful display. He just amazes me.
Well, you have a nice little home here. You've lived here long?
We have. We've been in Arkansas for 25 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's the longest time. Louis loves to travel.
Yeah.
He's got the wanderlust, and I'm kind of a homebody, and seems like I won.
Well, that's something. Well, I dug up several photos of your life from our archives last night, and would like to share them with you and our viewers.
Oh, my goodness.
And have you share a little about them with us.
Okay, if I need to plead the fifth, I will.
Okay, well, you go right ahead then. All righty. Well, boy, you look like a little girl here.
Maybe, I don't remember this one, but I know that I was born in the desert, Mojave Desert, China Lake. And so I maybe be 3 or 4 months. That's my older brother, Doug, and my father, John.
Okay. He looks pretty happy.
Yeah.
He looks like
Mom's
he loves
taking
those children. Okay. Now let's see what we got here next then. Oh, you're a little bigger. What are you?
Dad's job sent him to New York, Long Island for a year. And I was probably 3. And I got to go play with my big brother, who would be 6 or 7. And during one of our explorations, I apparently had pulled the flower box down on my leg and busted it. Doug rode me home on his bicycle. He walked and rode me on the bicycle uphill.
What a nice brother.
Yeah, we won't talk about the bathtub where he put soap in it and made me drink it and I threw up all over him.
Okay, yeah.
But you don't have that.
We don't have to talk about that one then.
Oh boy, I remember these. Every summer, Mom would take us to Santa Monica Beach. We're living in Southern California, Van Nuys. And so this is probably maybe 61. So I'm 4 in there. So summer, I'm older than 3 there. So I must be, I don't know, but I'm 3 or 4. But we would go every summer, and Doug was just my protector.
Yeah, it looks like you two get along pretty well
We
there.
always have. Yep.
Oh, look at there.
One of the things Dad always did for the family was every summer we would go camping, and Dad would he loved to water ski, so of course we had a boat. We had gone to Lake Powell, and we'd go exploring. Lake Powell had canyons. You could get lost in that lake. It was just huge.
Oh,
And so we're, like the picture says, exploring.
okay.
And,
Looks like your dad smoked stogies.
Dad did enjoy a stogie. He never smoked them in the house. He went through a pipe phase as well. I never remember him smoking cigarettes, though.
Now, isn't the boat going the opposite way he's looking?
He's probably backing up. We were probably going forward into this little canyon, and Doug and I are on observing, and we probably noticed too late that it got shallow.
Oh, okay.
And he's probably trying to reverse us out without doing damage to the boat.
Okay, well, I don't know anything about boats. I didn't know you could back a boat up.
Yeah, you can back a boat. Boats have reverse.
Wow, isn't that something?
Yeah.
You learn something every day. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a nice picture?
Another summer trip that we would do would be this was a church camp. We went to, I forget the name of it, Presbyterian Church in Lake Tahoe. 4 or 5 years we went there, and I still can walk today and smell hot pine trees
Mm-hmm.
and get a memory from that camp.
Isn't that
It's precious
something?
to me. And my dad and I were just
It looks
I was
like
his only little girl. I mean, I was his little girl.
it looks like that man loves his little girl.
He
That's
did.
for sure.
I felt sorry for Lewis that he had to put up with my dad, and I think Dad. Anyway, I love
Well,
my
I
father.
think every father loves their little girl, and I think every son-in-law's probably got to deal with that.
Yeah.
Oh, look
oh.
at that.
Oh, Willie, this was so wonderful. I wanted to be a brownie. My mom wanted me to be a brownie, but there was no leaders. So my mom and the girlfriend that lived one house down, they became leaders, and so Sue and I could be brownies, and then we went on to be Girl Scouts,
Wow.
and got them wonderful saddle shoes on. I forget what they're called, but
Yeah,
They're
they're
wonderful.
quite a pair of shoes there.
they are.
Oh, you're a musician.
Mom tried.
Okay.
Mom tried. Carrie does not have a sense of rhythm. Carrie can barely keep a beat, but we tried, and that was a sliding organ bench. I found myself on the ground a couple of times, just slid right off the bench apparently.
I remember piano benches, wooden benches, and I took piano
Again,
lessons.
you see my protector, Doug.
I see that. He seems to be everywhere that you are.
He watched out for me.
Well,
Oh,
that's
Willie, these
great.
pictures are wonderful.
Yeah, they are something to have. I like pictures. I don't really have many pictures, but I do love looking at them.
I'm so glad you found those.
Well, we need to cut to a commercial break. We'll be right back. Hi, my name's Hank. My wife used to come home at 7:30 in the evening from her 2 jobs, and I was ready for dinner. She would go on about how tired she was, but I'd been watching Family Feud all day, and I was hungry. Our marriage was on the rocks. Then I found Instant Pot, and now she makes meals like Mama used to make. Instant Pot saved my marriage.
Instant Pot may not be available in all locations. Check your local Walmart for pricing and availability. Some restrictions may apply.
We are back again with my guest, Carrie Mathis. I know what Hank means about that Instant Pot. I just love those things.
You know, we have one at home. I must tell you, we love our Instant Pot too.
Yep, they're a great thing to have around. Well, let's move right along to some more of these fabulous pictures I got. Well, looks like you're a redhead.
I am a redhead. So Dad's job was wonderful when I was young. He got to travel and do stuff, and it finally turned out that the whole family got to go to Singapore for 3 years.
Wow.
I wasn't excited then, but looking back, it was wonderful. So this is the year we got there. It would be my birthday, 1970. I was born in 57, so
you'll be
13.
turning 13.
13. Here, my first birthday in Singapore. And I now have a little brother, Jeff. And yeah, so Dad's taking the picture, and that's Doug's knee. Doug is still in the picture.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I see the leg in the picture. I wasn't sure what that was
We're growing
at first.
up, so we're
Okay.
becoming antisocial. That's what you did. That's what you did in the 70s.
Okay. Quite a few years between you and that little brother.
11 years. Yeah, he was a surprise. We love him, but he wasn't planned. We got a bigger house when Mom found out she was pregnant. We had to move from where the organ was.
Yeah.
We needed a house with another bedroom.
Okay.
So we got a pool in that house.
Well, it looks like that little guy sure loves his big sister, though.
He did. He doted. We doted. This is would be my 14th birthday then.
Okay.
James Taylor.
You still in Singapore?
Still in Singapore. We're in Singapore until 73.
Okay.
Middle 73. And I think that would be that's probably Whitney Road. I don't recall. The houses kind of look the same.
Yeah, the insides don't help
Yeah.
much.
A benefit of being there is the company brought us home after a year and a half. They call it home leave. And so Dad had to stop off because it was cheaper to stop and travel. So we spent 3 or 4 weeks in India, or 3 weeks in India and a week in Kashmir. So we're in Kashmir. This is Lake Dal. And we stayed on a houseboat. And I don't remember, the guy who's driving the boat was also our cook and took care of us the whole week we were there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was quite an experience.
Yeah, I got to ride an elephant when we were in Kashmir. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Back still in Singapore, we got to wear uniforms. They were supposed to be 3 fingers or 3 inches off the knee, but nobody obeyed.
Yeah, your knees are quite a way out of that picture, I think.
Yeah, they actually let us go to pants the next year to give us an option because they got tired of that.
Okay.
And I was in the camera club. My dad's a photographer, so my dad is my dad, so I wanted to learn.
Okay.
So
Did you take many pictures?
I did, but they didn't turn out well. But I have a bunch of black and whites in my closet.
Okay.
One of the stops on the way back, we got to go to Indonesia, and we went to the island of Bali. And Bali's just little idle places everywhere. It's just really neat. And this was a stop on the side of the road in my famous blue jean.
Okay, yeah, that picture reminds me of an episode of Jag I saw.
Mom loved Jag.
Yeah, it was a pretty close show. Admiral Chedwigan needed some advice. He had a niece or something. I don't remember exactly all the details. But he wanted some advice about teenage girls. So he asked Tyner.
Oh, Tyner.
He asked him what he knew about teenage girls. And Tyner thought, he said, well, I know they look good in shorts.
That's Tyner.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And there's a teenage girl in shorts, and just like he said. Yeah. Now, I don't know if y'all heard that cuckoo going on here. I'm sitting here in this house, and where I'm at, I can see like 7 cuckoo clocks.
There's 14 cuckoo clocks, 1 mantle clock, and 1, I don't know what to call Mom's. My parents are both passed on now, and I have their clock that does on the quarters. So.
Okay, yeah, there's quite, so you'll probably have to hear cuckoo clocks going off throughout the video.
Yeah, we got, that's not running. We got 6:30 coming up.
That's a nice picture of you.
Okay, so this is now Mississippi. We've returned from overseas, and Dad threatened me if I wasn't good, we'd move back to Mississippi instead of going back to California. We moved back to Mississippi, so that tells you what I did. And we lived in Goshen, which is near Pascagoula on the Gulf. And Dad was into photography, and we had these 2 hanging baskets, and I did pictures with him one day. Okay. My husband has that picture on the back of his door in his studio. It's a portrait kind of a picture. Yeah, he really likes that.
That's a very nice picture.
He really likes it. It's one of the few that I wear makeup.
Yeah, you look like a little country girl.
Yeah, a little country girl. I'm 3 months off of 18, and I'm about to go get married.
Oh, wow.
This is our last family getaway with the boat up to Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And like I say, I'm about to get married this year. And I remember there, my fiance was with us, and we went off to go kiss or something. I forget, it was dark, and we were walking through the trees. You ever walk through trees that have a spider web between them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness, Willie, that spider web covered my face, just wrapped around me. Oh, I just frantic.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
They get pretty sticky.
I remember that about that trip. That's what I remember. Spider web in the face.
Oh,
And
look at that curly hair.
that's growing out from a bad haircut that was fixed by getting a perm that was even worse than the haircut. And this is now growing out. I'm visiting my parents. They're in Chicago, Illinois. And I was in Massachusetts with my first husband. And we're visiting and went to church camp with them.
Okay.
Yep.
Righty. Well, we need to cut to a commercial break again, and we will be right back.
She is an ex-pole dancer.
He used to be an IRS agent. Now they work together to fight fraud and corruption in the world of white-collar crime.
Yeah, baby, I'm on my way out of here in just a few minutes. I'll see you in a little while, love. All right. Bubbles!
My security team has found out that you've been stealing from the company. You're
Oh,
busted.
no! All right,
Bean
lady, let's
counter.
go.
I'm busted. Are we stealing company time?
Bubbles.
And bean counter.
Coming this spring to theaters everywhere.
We are back again with the birthday girl, Carrie Mathis. Wow, Carrie, Bubbles and Bean Counter looks like it's going to be an edge-of-the-seat movie. I can hardly wait.
Me too, Willie. I just like to see good, fun TV coming back.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's move on to some more pictures here and see what we've got.
Oh, I'm older in these. Okay, so
Wow.
this is 1983. I have just been married for the second time to my husband, Louis. I'm showing that leg because I just had a cast removed that went from that section of my leg down to my toes from a motorcycle accident we had in New Orleans.
Oh, wow.
So I'm showing off my leg there, 1983.
Okay.
Oh, we're living in Riverside, California.
Okay, it's a nice leg.
Thank you. My husband likes it.
Oh, snake
My-
trainer.
Well, yeah, my husband's a carpenter. His dad was a carpenter. His whole family was probably in the building trade. And so we did piecework. It's what we did before we got married and after we were married. But I could never get any respect from any of the workers. They just laugh at me. And I'm using the saw. We're cutting roofs. I'm doing work. Well, I ended up buying a Burmese python. And when I got Bedelia, she was about that big.
That snake?
That snake. She was about that big and about that long. And I'd carry her in my nail bags. Them carpenters wouldn't even come near me. They were so scared of that baby snake. So that's Bedelia, named after Creep Show. Where Father's Day,
Auntie Bedelia.
Auntie Bedelia. I was a Stephen King fan before he lost his mind and just became crazy. And this is in Riverside. We're living in a school bus. My
Bunch of hippies, huh?
we lived in that school bus for 5 years. We traveled to the job site. Sid let us live on the site, plug our power in.
Oh, that
And
sounds
we had
cool.
opted for a shower instead of a toilet because you can always have a toilet. And yeah, they liked it. They'd have protection for the site. We were there.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
the
Free
snake-
guards.
Yeah, the snake ate well and she grew. I don't know that I was still doing piecework with him when she got that big. I don't remember. She wouldn't be coming with us.
Right.
But so we were living in
Didn't fit in your nail bags, that's
No,
for sure.
The yard we're living in, this picture, my husband grew up in the house that was just over the fence.
Oh.
Yeah, we went back to his stomping grounds, and our friend Deanna, he knew since childhood, let us live in her backyard. And so that's that picture.
Wow, that's something. Things go around in circles.
They do.
Kinda... Oh, look at that couple.
That's my husband. That's Louis. This is like 1987. We have moved now. He's back working for the union. I'm Lady of Leisure. I did have a job. I held lounge chairs down.
Hey, it's a tough job. Someone's got to
Really,
do it,
I
though.
tell you, I'm glad you agree with that. We live near my aunt as well, and so my mom and dad and younger brother and older brother, we decided to have a reunion. And it was somebody's birthday. It might have been my grandma's birthday. And so everybody flew out, and this is my husband and I at my aunt's in the back of her apartments. We're having pictures.
Well, you two sure look happy. You definitely got a smile on your face.
We're very happy. We're a very happy couple.
Oh, there's that curly hair again.
Yeah, well, this is a little different. We got, Louis being a union carpenter, had the opportunity to go to work on Oahu for a year or two. And the first time we had turned it down because we had Bedelia and you couldn't take a snake. Well, the second time we found a good home for Bedelia and we went. And so now we have, the company flew us back to California for a meeting. They had Cal Poly. And I think that this was during a Cal Poly trip, we flew out to see my folks because that haircut is a grow out from a bad haircut on Oahu.
Well, it looks like you like those bad haircuts.
I always think I want a new hairstyle and then I cut my hair and then I spend the next 3 months crying. So this is Hot Springs, Arkansas. We're visiting my folks who had just retired here. And this is one of the hot springs.
What's that on your shirt?
It's a clownfish. We scuba dive, or we did learn to scuba, but we snorkeled a lot in Hawaii.
Okay.
So it's and the back of the shirt was the butt end.
Oh, that's
of
funny.
The fish, yeah.
Oh, that's really funny.
I love that shirt, yeah.
No.
And he's wearing his as a Molokai.
I see. That's a pretty cool shirt.
We had some friends that did work on Molokai, and they were cool.
Yeah, I like
shirts.
the color of that. Oh, look at that. That's quite a field of yellow flowers.
Yeah, we had, I'm not sure which trip it was, but we were driving from Arkansas back to Las Vegas to visit some friends, and we were heading back home, and we had stopped at one of the Grand Canyon side that you would do, and the field of yellow was just so gorgeous that Louis insisted we pull over, and we actually have there were several photos taken. That one is... Yeah, that's a nice picture.
That's a very nice picture.
That was like 2000.
Okay.
Because we moved here officially in 2001, but we had been out the year before, and we did some trips. But yeah, I know that was on one of the trips coming back from Las Vegas.
Okay. Wow, look at that.
This is Louis's favorite. This is a party we had. He bought me that dress. This is our house in Henderson. And I was a good weight there. My hair is losing its red. I was in the sun a lot.
I was noticing it's got red on the end, but it looks a little silvery. Yeah, I see it.
And I'm losing this. I used to have a nice patch of red still here, but it's... Anyway, I'm 68.
Yeah,
so
you're 68 today.
68 today. And this is in our home. It's newly in the home because we haven't swapped the slider for the window yet.
Okay,
you recognize it? The bookcase, this bookcase.
Oh, I see. That's that window right there now.
Well, no, this is the corner going into the kitchen.
Oh,
that's that corner where the pellet stove sits right behind me where that bookcase is now.
I see. Okay.
That
Okay.
So maybe you had moved the window. I don't remember. But anyway, that's 29 Barcelona Lane in like the year after we got here.
Okay.
We did a lot of wall moving, counter raising.
Well, that's what you do with a homie. Make it your own.
Yeah. What do you have to say, Simba?
Well, little cowgirl.
This is like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Excuse me. My husband is a musician. He writes original music. He plays guitar. He plays bass. He sings. And unfortunately, he could never get people to come play with him to make music. So he did it all himself, and he has a backing track, and he'd go busking. And this was a flea market where they hired him to come and perform on the stage.
Okay.
And so while he did that, I had a friend's farm animal, vegan farm animal sanctuary in New Mexico that I helped support her. And so I was selling chimes and raising donations for her.
Oh, so
there.
those are the chimes.
Those are the
there,
chimes I was
top
selling
on.
there, and then the
I see.
shirts were T-shirts that people could buy. And stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't do as well as I liked, but we had a good day.
Well, Carrie, we are out of time. It is obvious that we could have gone on and on, judging from all the pictures that I gathered.
And the way I speak.
You do share a lot with them. That's good. I guess we'll have to do this again sometime.
That'd be nice. Thank you, Willie. 68 years is a lot of time to cover.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Carrie, for a wonderful time this morning. Again, happy birthday, and I hope you have a wonderful life.
Thank you, Willie. Lewis wanted to be here with me, but he's making me we're vegan. He's making me a Susie Q birthday cake.
Oh, I loved those.
Oh, he makes it
things.
from scratch. You know, when he retired, he decided that he would take the kitchen, because if he didn't, then I wouldn't have any retirement. So in 2018, when he stepped back from getting paid for work and dedicated to the music, he also stepped into the kitchen. So
Guess he had to earn his keep.
he's a good cook.
Yeah.
He's been getting better. So Willie, thank you very much.
Well, back to you in the studio, Eaton.
Thank you, Willie, and thank you, Carrie. And from all of us here at AM News, we hope you have a fabulous birthday. And that's the way it is. November 29th, 2025. I'm Eaton Cabbage, and I hope you have a great day.